The little yellow T-Dub has been sitting for quite some time after it got stolen. The battery's completely dead, and I'm not sure if the gas is bad or the carb's crapped up. So let's see if it'll run, guys. Goal for today. See if she'll run. I noticed this right side panel's missing over here. I don't know if the thieves took it off or if it was missing before. I can't remember, but we may have to reach out to ProCycle and see if we can get some yellow plastic. I know they sell it now. Alright, let's get the seat off. We'll put a jump box on it and see if we can get it cranked. I think it's got some dirt under here. I wonder if some of the mud that's on this bike is still from Idaho in 23. I don't know if we've cleaned it up much since then. Alright, let's choke it. Alright, that means the solenoid's sticking a little bit, I do believe. And it is right here. Tell you what, crackheads can tear up an anvil. Starter ain't stuck on it. No. I think the solenoid's a little goofy. Let's see. Look at there. Well, it's running on choke, but I don't know if it's going to run on without choke. That's half choke. Not sounding too bad, is it? Pretty sure that tire's about flat. Wheel bearings feel good. This right here was put on there by the crackheads on the key. That's going, I'll show you where that's going. Right over here in the round file. Crackheads. Well, I guess we need to try to sort out if we could fix this solenoid or have to get another one. Maybe take it apart and clean it good or something. I think what we'll do, let's make sure it's gonna run off choke, rev up and everything, or we may end up having to clean the carb. Be okay. Yeah. I don't know if that comes apart either. All right, let's see what we got here, guys. Looks like both of these are 20 amp. That looks okay. Alright, let's see if we can test it. Alright, if we put power and ground on this, we should have power. If we apply power to this side, we should have it on this side or vice versa. It just closes the circuit. So basically we can put 12 volts here and 12 volts and ground here, and we should have 12 volts on the opposite side. So let's see how we can manage that. We're gonna need a jumper because I only have a way to supply voltage. So let's put power on this side and this side, and we'll do the ground here, and then we should have power there. So let's do the ground here with our test light, and if this lights up, then the solenoid should be working. All right, let me get my power probes powered up here with the battery. All right, and we're gonna hook the red to our red lead of our power probe here, and the black to the black lead of the probe. Now, power probes are really awesome piece of test equipment. So you can check for continuity. I can hit this switch and turn this into 12 volts. And on the other end here, I've got a constant ground. So that's awesome. So let's put the ground on here with the one we got on it currently. Let's see if I can get enough room to do both here. Okay, we just don't want them touching. Let's put our test light here. And we're gonna put 12 volts right here. And it's working. Aha! So that might mean that we have a bad connection somewhere on this solenoid, or the starter load is still. So let's clean up these terminals really good on this end and on this little piece. Clean that up good with a Scotch-Brite, and we'll see if that'll work. Somebody's robbed all my Scotch-Brite, so we'll wire wheel it a little. Just gently. Oh yeah. Let's do the same thing for this gently. I'd prefer a little Scotch-Brite. Uh-oh. Did that break? No. This will be alright though. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Now, let's go put it back on and see if it does any different. Battery terminals look pretty clean, no corrosion on them, so that's good. Okay. It tried, didn't it? The dirt.
Yeah. Shame, I like it that big. Here we go.
Now I can spin it, maybe, Cody. Let's see, let me get. There it goes. There it went. Yeah. That did it. Okay. Yeah, boy.
it goes right here. What is that? 8 mil?
Let's see. Give me the burner a little bit.
Sound like a typical technician. I don't need that.
throw that thing in the dang trash.
Is that? Yeah, I seen it. Bought that thing for 4 days.
This gun right here's a bunch of money from Yamaha. A bunch.
I bought the one that you bought.
Yeah. Let's take some brake cleaner and stuff and blow up in here and wipe that off a little bit. Want to?
Yeah. What about our 225 guy? What's he been doing?
He's at gathering of the goats. You know about it?
Nah.
It's a T-dub meetup.
Sir. Well, didn't you say it's something holds it on that side, don't it?
Yeah, you can, not the best though.
Oh, we good.
They're gonna tighten up.
Yep, you just.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I like it right there.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's good.
Okay.
It's coming.
Remember you
He's
like,
on there now.
uh-oh,
Yeah.
chain broke.
God, that was.
You just knew it was an Amazon chain, didn't you?
Where's the tag at? They steal the tag?
Yeah. You remember you didn't see that when I texted you?
I got the registration, but I ain't got no tag.
Well, if you got the registration, they should have issued another tag. I was listening to it limbering up already, boy.
Look, we got that nice chain guard for it to double roll on.
Yeah. We kind of needed some. I think it just got wet, didn't it? Remember them rear brakes were sucking on us on that downhill.
Well, I need that kit.
I know.
You got. Yours, you like yours, don't you?
Now. So all you gotta do is get you a tag. Well, the rack's on the way. We gotta get a battery. And we'll put this tank on there if you want to. I'm gonna see if I can.
Okay.
Ain't that got its own little grommet?
It does. Yeah. Oh, it's that top one.
Oh, you slide these out. Put them in. Slide these to the outside. Now. Okay, I see. And this goes towards you. Gotta come up.
Oh yeah, so your 90 would be perfect.
Hold the head of that bolt a little bit. Yeah, I think all I gotta do is put some rear pads on my truck and it's ready. Got Cody over here working, look at him. I'm gonna adjust these back brakes up now, before I forget it.
I just don't understand, like, why they took that rack off.
I know. They tweak, they don't even know. You know?
Well, I'm gonna get one of those battery powered pumpers and just take the lid off right there and just set it on the ground and pump her in there.
Yeah, open it up, see, or crank it up. See if it. Needs to be cinched down a little bit, maybe.
I hit it pretty hard.
Wonder if that rubber gasket on that metal pieces.
You got like a 90-degree Phillips.
Probably. We'll just keep eye on it. Think it's alright? Yeah, well, you'd think it'd be forming up down here if it's really leaking. That ain't gas. WD-40 smells like.
Yeah,
Don't it?
does. That looks good.
It's perfect, ain't it? Yeah. Galper. Get you some Yamahas and put them on. That'll do for now.
Yeah, that looks good.
Alright guys, brand new Yuasa YB7CA. I'll drop a link below. These are great batteries, factory batteries. Let me dry this out a little bit quick. I actually get those batteries for a pretty good price, but they don't have the electrolyte in them. You have to add the electrolyte, which I keep it here in a gallon bottle. So you can get that battery for about $40-something, I think. $50 maybe. Hook our strap up. When you're putting these batteries in too, guys, since these bikes do a lot of jarring around, it's best to get you a 10 instead of a Phillips and really seat that thing good so you don't have to worry about it too much. You don't want to overdo it, but you definitely don't want it coming loose. Let's choke you a little here. Alright, so the Will It Run basically consisted of a battery, fixing a gas leak, and the engine's pretty solid. I don't think the crackheads heard anything. We're going to raise this fender up a little bit today. I've got some spacers for Cody. They're 1/2-inch spacers, 13mm spacers here. So we're going to raise that up a little bit because he got some mud in it one time in Idaho and got the wheel stopped. We're gonna paint up. Pro Cycle was awesome and gave us a panel here to go. Well, with the crackheads lost it, so we got it. It's gray. We're gonna paint it yellow. We got a rear rack. They stole that. It's in this box here. And Pro Cycle sent us a nice seat concepts. So we're gonna put that on there. And I believe that'll have it. Cody got him one of those headlight racks like I have, so that's awesome, or I had. I'm gonna give away. So, all right, let's get this thing knocked out, get this little stuff done, then we'll be ready for out west, guys. Alright, so this is going to be one of the sides. That looks pretty solid, man. It's going to be the other side. I mean, that's rigid. That would hold a rotopack. It's got some nice strap tie downs for a bungee cords, or we've got the top rack as well. Oh, check it out. A little keychain come with. Alright, now I assume this is going to go here. Alright, let's keep this separate. That's going to be for our top rack. This is going to be for the sides. Alright, according to the instructions, we're wanting us to remove the seat and the two top bolts out of the rear foot pegs, which we don't have anyway. And then it says we can get to these two bolts under here right here. Remove 2 bolts holding the rear plastic. Got that. Now you can slightly lift the rear plastic to get access to the subframe mounting bolts here. I believe that's what it's wanting us to do. We're gonna put this spacer on, then that, like so. It may work out all right without having a spacer at the front here. Let's get the other side on and we'll see. All right, so we're gonna go above the exhaust here. We're gonna get our aluminum spacer first in there, then our rack, and then the washer and nut. Gonna go here. Still not real 100% sure if it's gonna need a spacer or not. That's okay. All right, so that goes there. And then you have a bar back here at the back that's gonna tie it all together. Let's get it. It's got a pretty good little bit of play in it here, see? So that's nice. Like I always say, guys, leave everything loose until you get completely done with the job and that sort of thing. Alright, so that's got that tied together. Let's put the other 2 on there and we'll start snugging it up. Alright, this one needs another washer actually because it's hitting the exhaust. Let me go dig a washer up quick. Yeah, that keeps that away from the exhaust. Heck yeah, that's it. Oh yeah. I bet that right there will do it, guys. Look at that. I got another one. Let's go do the same thing over here. Alright, let's tighten this side up. Alright, that fits pretty good. Yeah, look, that back bar is gonna line up nice. All right, let's get a 10. Okay. All right, let's attempt to somewhat center this up if we can. Let's see. Okay. I like to put a wrench on it after the fact just because I like to tighten the nut, not the stud or the bolt head. Oh man, that looks good. Alright, let's see if the plastic fits back okay. This nut had the weld had broke loose off the spot weld, so we got just a regular nut there. That's fine though. Won't hurt a thing. Just have to hold it with a wrench. It's the only drawback. Alright, so it appears like this top right rather, is gonna go in between here like this with spacers. You don't necessarily, I'm not a big fan of that, but let's see how it does. And there isn't any instructions with this, so with the top rack, it just came in the box, so we're gonna be guessing here. Okay. So we got panhead bolts with washers. I don't really know why that would be, but it wants us to put these spacers here, I would imagine. I don't know what the washers are for. I don't know why in the world you'd want a washer with a panhead bolt, but okay. Just a dab's all we need. Right toward the end there. Okay. Just don't want that coming off in the back country. I'm just going to use the panhead screws. I don't know why you would need washers with those. They're made to fit flush. We'll tighten these front two first because this one's slotted and this should center it. I'm not a huge fan of this because this is just bolting down the plastic. I mean, there's not a whole lot under there. Alright, let's get that awesome seat concepts from ProCycle. Ooh, wee boys, look at here. Man, it's hard to beat this. So this is the gripper top with the carbon sides from ProCycle, the complete seat. Really, really nice. Let's get it on here, see how she's gonna look. I think this is gonna be a cool T-dub when we get through here. It's even worth centering in the frame, isn't it? Alright, so we're gonna hook the front first. Under there like so. Look at that, man. Alright. All we gotta do now is put some seat bolts in her. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. Okay. Can't thank the boys at ProCycle enough for sending us this in a hurry for the trip here. All right. Cody's got to get him a tag. The crackheads took the tag. Let's see how that looks. Woo! Wee! Look at there. That never stays on T-dubs, but it might for a good picture. Man, that looks good. All right, let's see if we can paint that panel and see how good it matches. I have safety yellow, which I think is what they used. Looks pretty darn close, doesn't it? We'll get that panel in, tape it off, and paint it. Alright guys, so this is the trailer I'm going to take out west. And I just found this. I don't know if rats did that or what, but we're going to fix it today. I do know a heat gun's better here, but out here in the field with no electric cord, let's just Alright guys, let's raise this fender up for Cody a little bit. Wait a minute, is that Allen's? That ain't factory, is it? I thought they were 10s from the factory, but I might be wrong. Okay. Now when you do this, guys, so we had mud get packed in here and it stops the tire. That definitely doesn't make for a good day, but when you do this, you don't want to go up much higher than a 1/2 inch or it will hit when if you bottom the suspension out, it can hit up here on the top of the triple tree. So sort of limited to how much you can raise it because of that. And these are 2.2 GM valve cover bolts. I think that's what these are. 2.2 Ecotech. Got dozens of them laying around. Not a bad job. Just take your time and get everything lined up and started, and you can tighten it up. And you see there how much more clearance you have. Clarence Carter under there. Somebody on the last T-Hub video said, "What's a wiggler?" This is a wiggler. See how it wiggles? So whoever commented, it's actually called a universal wobble socket, but we call them wigglers here in the good old South. Helps you navigate around brake lines and stuff that just gets in the way. And always stuff gets in the way. That's it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the only thing we got left is that yellow panel right there. It's a little bit more gloss than the rest of the bike, but that was the only yellow they had, is this Krylon. Rust tough. It's pretty good. It looks okay. Let's take it in and see if it matches. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. Shoot, yeah, blend right in. Perfect. I think it's gonna match though. Feel how it does.
Hold your finger on there for too long.
I know, it dents it, don't it? It needs to dry a little more. Oh yeah. Let's see how it matches. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's a little shinier than the rest of it. Alright guys, that is a wrap for that. That looks pretty good. It's a little more glossy than the rest of the bike, but hey, she's ready. So just need to go out and make sure it's gonna be alright on maybe about a 50-mile trip before we go, but I think it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna get Cody to look at this rear rack here and see if we can maybe support that up with some steel or something. But I think she's ready for a ride. I appreciate you guys riding along with us here on this little Will It Run. This bike has a lot of meaning to us. Cody, his dad, his brother, they've all shared it. And it's been all over the country, so we want to get it back going again, and I feel pretty good about it now. So you guys make sure you follow the channel, Maybe subscribe if you feel like doing that. If that's something you want to do, like the video. But make sure you follow along. We'll be out in Idaho later this month. Doing a couple of weeks out there on the eastern border of Idaho and Wyoming. So looking forward to that. We've got a little mining claim that we got. We're going to go check it out. We're going to be around Ashton area, somewhere in there, and camping and hanging out with the family. We're going to take the side-by-side and the 2 T-Dubs. So it should be a good time. When the girls fly back out, we're going to stash the side-by-side and ride the bikes a little bit in camp, just us two. So we should have a good time. Hopefully everything goes well. It's only about 3,000 miles from here, so. But again, guys, thanks a lot. Appreciate you guys watching, following along, riding along with us. Take care, okay?